The Cowboys and Bulldogs wrap up round 20. I'm Darcie McDonald, joined by former Origin representative Josh Mansour to preview this game. And Josh, two teams firmly entrenched in the bottom half of the top 8, but they need to keep winning.
Yes.
What do you make of the Cowboys season so far and their chances of winning at home?
A bit up and down with the Cowboys this year. The fact that they're sitting 8th has actually surprised me, to be totally honest with you. The way they started this year was a little bit disappointing and not to the standard of Todd Payton. They've got a lot of class in their team. Scotty Drinkwater has been outstanding. I think they dropped points against Manly, which I think they'll be disappointed. I think they had a few opportunities there to really ice that game, but they just didn't seal the moment. But I think the Cowboys got a lot to look forward to. I know they've got a lot of Origin stars where there'll be a few question marks. Jeremiah Nanai as well. Ruben Cotter played big minutes on the weekend. Valentine Holmes. So do those boys back up? Again, it's a very hard week to predict what teams and what style of play they bring. So yeah, it's a bit of a question mark this game.
Okay. Well, over to the Bulldogs, and it is fair to say they've overachieved to this point.
Yes, they have.
But the draw isn't easy, and with so many teams in the touch with the top 8, can they afford to drop this one?
No, they can't. And I know you're a proud Doggy supporter, Darcy. So,
and I'm nervous.
You know what? They have overachieved, and saying that, I'm not surprised what Cameron Serrata has achieved so far this season. I'm sure they're not patting themselves on the back. Obviously, they haven't achieved nothing so far. They are sitting comfortably in the 5th position. It'll be remarkable if they can make a top 4 finish when finals time comes. And they've been a team that you don't really enjoy playing them. They're just really frustrated. They're a team that don't often beat themselves like their previous selves. And I think they can really unsettle the Cowboys this game. Depending if the Cowboys can have their stars backing up, Bulldogs are a solid chance, but they are dropping like flies. Max King now on the sidelines.
Massive loss. Massive loss. That's already
decimated with injury. So who fills those shoes? It's I guess we'll have to wait and see. But massive challenge for the Bulldogs to have to keep him to show up week in, week out.
Up in Townsville too. Those conditions are tough.
Tough conditions, very tough. But we'll see.
These teams have been evenly matched of late, both winning 4 of their past 8 encounters. How do you split them here?
I think it's going to come down to defence, and if I was going to pick a side that's going to win them off the back of their defence, it's the Bulldogs. They've been very solid. Their systems, obviously off the back of Cameron Serrata's intelligence, has been outstanding. They're ranked top 2 best defensive sides this year, despite all the distractions. It just proves that the process works, and as a player, it gives you more confidence to actually do the same thing week in, week out. It doesn't matter who's playing alongside you. So, but. Sorry, I'm going to go with the Cowboys this week. Again, another team that's very desperate to stay in the fight. They are playing at home, so I'm going to tip them this week.
I hope you're wrong.
Wait and see, Darcy.
Right. If you want to see this match live, simply go to nrl.com/tickets. If you can't get to the game, you can still watch it on Foxtel, Sky New Zealand or KO. Kickoff is at 6:15 p.m.